Once upon a time, in a faraway land, there lived a kind-hearted girl named Cinderella. She lived with her stepmother and two stepsisters, who were not very kind to her at all. Every day, Cinderella worked hard to please her family, but no matter how much she did, they were never satisfied. One sunny morning, an exciting letter arrived at their home. It was an invitation to a grand royal ball at the prince's palace. Cinderella's stepsisters were overjoyed, immediately planning their dresses, hairstyles, and everything they could to win the prince's heart. Cinderella helped them get ready, dreaming quietly about what it would be like to attend such a splendid event. Her stepmother, smirking slightly, said, "Of course, you can't go, Cinderella. Who would clean the house?" Cinderella felt a pang of sadness but continued with her tasks. As she lay under the twinkling stars that night, a tiny, luminous sparkle appeared in the garden. Suddenly, her fairy godmother emerged, her aura shimmering with magic. "Don't be sad, dear Cinderella," she said in a sweet, comforting voice. "You shall go to the ball." With a wave of her wand, magic swirled around Cinderella, transforming her rags into a breathtaking gown. Her plain shoes became sparkling glass slippers. But the magic didn't stop there. The fairy godmother turned a pumpkin into an elegant carriage and the mice friends into magnificent horses. Cinderella was in awe. "Remember," warned the fairy godmother, "the magic will end at the stroke of midnight. You must return home before then." Cinderella nodded eagerly and set off to the ball. At the palace, everyone was entranced by Cinderella's beauty and grace. The moment the prince saw her, he asked for a dance, and together, they glided across the ballroom floor as if it belonged only to them. Cinderella felt as if she were in a dream. As the clock's hands crept towards midnight, the chimes echoed in her heart. With each stroke, she remembered her fairy godmother's words. Hastily, she bade the prince goodbye and rushed out, leaving behind one of her glass slippers on the grand staircase. The prince was determined to find his mysterious dance partner. The next day, he visited every house in the kingdom with the glass slipper, hoping it would fit 1 foot alone. When he arrived at Cinderella's house, her stepsisters tried endlessly, but it was Cinderella who the slipper fit perfectly. Her stepmother and stepsisters watched in shock as Cinderella was taken to the palace, where she married the prince. She forgave her stepsisters and even invited them to live with her in the palace, where they all learned to be kinder. And so, Cinderella and the prince lived happily ever with laughter, joy, and kindness.